to Yoga Minutes with Bogi. Let's start. Take a big inhale, open your chest. Exhale, curve your back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and let's move into tabletop. And exhale, curve your back again. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curve your back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curve your back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curve your back, and let's sit down to your heels into child pose. Inhale, let your hip go down, move forward. Exhale, child pose. Inhale, let your hip go down, keep your ears farther from your shoulders. Exhale, child pose. Inhale, let your hip go down, and for exhale, move into downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, and we will stay here a bit. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's push yourself back into downward facing dog. And for the next inhale, you raise your gaze. You step closer to your palms. And for exhale, you lay down on your legs. Inhale, extend your back, table. Exhale, lay down on your legs. Inhale, table. Exhale, lay down, and for the next inhale, you raise yourself vertebra for vertebra. Inhale, stretch with your arms. Exhale, bring them to the heart center. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, let go down. Put down both palms to the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, 8-point. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg and step forward. Exhale, let your left knee on the floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Keep the palms together, and now you put the left elbow to the outer side of your right knee, and you look backwards above your right shoulder. Exhale, put down both palms to the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, 8-point, or if you can do it, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg, step forward with it. Exhale, put down the right knee on the floor. Inhale, raise yourself up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And bring both hands to the heart center. Keep the palms closed. And now we rotate to the left. Look back above your left shoulder. And exhale, you put down both palms to the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move to the next inhale into plank. And you bring your right knee to the right elbow. Exhale, free leg dog. Raise the right leg towards the ceiling. Inhale, plank, and you bring the knee. Exhale, try to touch the ceiling. Inhale, bring the knee. Exhale, try to touch the ceiling. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. You raise the left leg and inhale, come to plank. Bring now the left knee. Exhale, try to touch the ceiling with your foot. Inhale, plank. Inhale, touch the ceiling. Inhale, plank. Exhale, touch the ceiling. And you rise again to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise your gaze, step just behind your palms. And for the next inhale, you raise yourself up. And we turn to the side and we open. Okay. So the feet and the knees are looking outside in kind of a 45-degree. We take a big inhale and exhale. You bend the elbows, bend the knees, and we arrive to goddess position. You want to tilt your pelvic. Keep your spine super long. You close the shoulder blades, the fingers are far from each other, and you lower yourself a bit. And we keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now we will raise the left heel and put it back. Now the right and back. The left, back, the right, back. And now we raise both and we keep it. We continue breathing. 3, 2, 1. You let go down the heels, stretch the legs, stretch with the arms. And for the next exhale, we will bend our upper body. You keep the back straight and you became horizontal. For inhale, you stretch with the arms. Exhale, you bring them down next to your body. Inhale, stretch with the arms. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, stretch. And for the next exhale, you put them down. You put some weight on both the palms. And for the next inhale, you raise the left arm towards the ceiling and you rotate. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale now the right side. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now we keep both palms to the floor. Inhale, you stretch with your spine. Exhale, you relax, you let your elbows bend. And you try to get closer to the floor. Inhale, stretch with your spine. Exhale, relax. Inhale. stretch with your spine. Exhale, relax, and try to get as close to the floor and to your legs. If you want, you can put down the top of your head, it's not needed. So if you're relatively far, you can still keep your palms on the floor. Or if you're even farther, you can just cross your arms. But if you can put down the top of your head to the floor and you just grab your ankle and we stay here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3, and let's come back to the middle. And with both palms now we move to the left and we try to hug our left leg. Don't force too much, but if you feel a nice easy stretch on the left leg, that's completely fine. Okay, let's move to the right again and we stay here for a couple of seconds. Okay, let's come back to forward and we rotate back towards the shorter edge of the mat. We step back, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For the next inhale, you raise your right leg and bring it in front of you, bend it. You slide back a bit the left one and you arrive into pigeon. You just stay up a bit and let your hips sink. And this one stretches very nice the hip, it creates some space in it. And if you feel comfortable enough, you may want to go down or into forearm, or you can put your forehead down to the floor. For the next inhale, we come up, put both palms to the floor, step back into plank, exhale, 8-point or chaturanga, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. For inhale, you raise now the left leg and you bring it forward, put down on the floor, bend it, and you put down the other leg, and then we are in pigeon. You let your hip go down. Try to not sit down on the side, but you stay above your hip and you let your hip get some relax, some stretch. And if you want, you can come into forearm or you can put down your head to the floor. Okay, for next inhale, raise yourself up, put down both palms to the floor, plank. Exhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, raise your gaze, step just behind your palms, and for the next inhale, you raise yourself up, stretch towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Inhale, stretch with the arms towards the ceiling. And you raise first the right leg and you just keep it. bend the elbows and close the shoulder blades. Inhale, stretch towards the ceiling. Exhale, elbows. Inhale, stretch towards the ceiling. Exhale, elbows. And for the next inhale, you stretch towards the ceiling and put down both the hands and the leg. Inhale, you raise both arms, also the other leg. Maybe keep it. For the next exhale, you bring the elbows down, close the shoulder blades. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, close the shoulder blades. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, close the shoulder blades. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, put down both. And take a big inhale. And exhale, you go down vertebra from vertebra. Inhale, put down both palms, move into plank. And exhale, lay down on your stomach. Okay, stretch first the right arm to the side completely. You bend the left leg, and with the left, you try to put the left foot on the right side of the mat. We are stretching in the chest. Let's come back to the middle, switch the sides. So you bring back the right arm, stretch the left one, bend the right leg, and you try to put the right foot on the left side of the mat. Let's come back to the middle. Put down both palms on the floor, push yourself up, and come into a cross-legged seating position. Take a big inhale, slowly close your eyes, and bring both palms covering your face. You stay like this, you still keep your eyes closed, and you inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you just open your eyes. You want to make your fingers far from each other, and with a gentle caress you let your hands down. Take a last big inhale. Exhale. And we arrive to the end of this session. Thanks for practicing with me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.